Imagine someone asks you today, I have shortlisted two newly launched mutual funds. Which one should I invest in? Normally, you would compare 5-year returns, 10-year returns, and consistency across the market. But these two funds don't have that luxury. So, how do professionals judge a fund before history exists? The answer is simple. They don't start with returns, they start with decisions because every portfolio tells a story. And today we are decoding two of India's newest small cap fund, not to declare a winner, but to understand how two experienced fund managers looked at the same market and reached different conclusions. So throughout this video, we will answer 5 questions. Number 1. Why does one fund own more stocks than the other? Number 2. Why is one fund holding much more cash? Number 3. Why do their market cap allocations differ? Number 4. What does their investment philosophy reveal? And the last one, based on all this, which type of investor is each fund best suited for? So by the end, you will have a framework to evaluate any new mutual fund. So let's get into it. Helios owns around 82 companies, while Abacus owns around 62. This isn't just a statistic, it reflects philosophy. A diversified portfolio spreads risk across more businesses. If a few ideas don't work, the damage is limited. While a concentrated portfolio assumes, deep research can justify larger bets on fewer companies. Neither approach is universally better. You have to ask yourself, do you value smoother diversification or are you comfortable relying on a manager's high conviction ideas? Next difference is cash. Helios is almost fully invested, while Abacus keeps a meaningful cash and debt allocation. Why? A fully invested manager believes money should remain at work because timing the market is difficult. A manager holding cash is sacrificing some upside today for the flexibility to buy the quality businesses if valuation improves tomorrow. The question isn't who is right. The real question is which philosophy do you believe in? Now let's take a look into market cap mix. Although both are small cap funds, their portfolios are not identical. One takes broader approach with meaningful exposure beyond pure small caps, while the other remains more tilted toward the small cap universe. This tells us something important. One manager is willing to widen the opportunity set. The other prefers to stay closer to the mandate investors came for. Returns don't happen by accident. They are the outcome of the process. Abacus publicly emphasizes a structured research framework and disciplined stock selection, while Helios reflects its philosophy through broad diversification and remaining substantially invested. Different processes, same objective: long-term wealth creation. There's one final clue hidden inside every portfolio. Not the number of stocks, not the cash, not even the market cap mix. It is where the fund manager placing the biggest bets. Because sectors tell you what the manager believes India's next phase of growth will look like. In Helios' portfolio, industrial receives the highest allocation, followed by consumer discretionary. That's a portfolio betting on manufacturing, infrastructure, capital expenditure, and rising consumer spending. Abacus, on the other hand, places its biggest bet on financials followed by industrials. That suggests confidence in credit growth, financial businesses, and companies that can compound steadily over long periods. Neither approach is right or wrong. They are simply different views of where India's strongest opportunity may emerge. And that's exactly what sector allocation reveals. Not where the fund has invested today, but where the fund manager believes tomorrow's growth will come from. Now let's connect everything we have uncovered. By this point, you have probably realized something. These aren't just two different portfolios, they are two different ways of investing. If you believe diversification reduces uncertainty, if you prefer your money to remain almost fully invested, and if you believe staying invested matters more than trying to time the market, Helios may feel more aligned with your thinking. On the other hand, if you believe a smaller number of high conviction ideas can create superior outcomes, if you are comfortable with a fund manager holding cash until attractive opportunities appear, and if you'd rather own fewer businesses chosen through deep research, Abacus may be the philosophy that resonates with you. And that's the key word here, philosophy. Because we still haven't declared a winner, and that's intentional. A great investment isn't the fund that looked best today. It's the one whose decision you will still believe in when markets become uncomfortable. Because if you don't trust the philosophy, you won't stay invested long enough to get benefit from it. Now let's come back to where we started. How do you judge a mutual fund that has no long track record? The answer is obviously not by chasing returns. It's by understanding the decisions that will eventually create those returns. Study how the portfolio is constructed, how much cash the manager is willing to hold, where the manager is taking risk, and above all, understand the investment philosophy behind every decision. Because returns gonna tell you what happened and decisions tells you the why. And once you understand the why, you stop investing based on the recent performance and start investing with conviction. That's exactly what separates informed investors from reactive investors. If this fun decode helped you look at the mutual funds differently, let us know in the comments which two fund you would like us to decode next. Until then, don't chase returns, decode the decisions behind them.